Beloved, did you in your sadhana ever fear anything?
Everything. Always. True enough to be said. On the other hand, nothing ever. If you're Franklin, well, what would there not to be frightened about? From that perspective, everything is fearful. On the other hand, if it is not an absolute identity, that Franklin, then its fear is not one's fear. To be associated with a mortal form or process is fearful. Anybody who is associated with the body-mind, so-called anybody associated with it, who's not afraid, doesn't know what's happening. Fear is inherent in the body-mind. Every last stroke of it is fear. It is self-contraction, and therefore it's fear. And that's all there is to it. So was there fear? You bet. Hard on, full time, unqualified, constant. Now, if that doesn't make you want to wake up, you say, nothing will. That's why there is a waking up. That's where the motivation comes from. So for me to embrace, to be coincident with this life and the Franklin Jones form and so on, this lump of flesh here was fearful, serious business. A terrible submission. Remains so. A vision of terrible circumstances, of deluded beings, suffering, and creating suffering, creating it as the gross world product, and refusing all gifts of release, of transcendence, of truth.